What's up, y'all? It's your main man, Jay Sands. Sands on Sports, hip hop and sports entertainment at its finest. That's right, y'all. The big kid is at it again. And yes, I got my main man, my brother from another mother. You can't even discover. You know how we do it.
All the words.
My man Elder Sensei back in the building. Elliot, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, Joe. I'm good, man. I'm
Hey, yo, you hit the gym today?
Nah, not today. But I mean, if I don't go, I'll do something in the house at least. But I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Hey, you was hanging out in New York City last night.
Yeah, we trying to finish recording, man.
Yeah,
it's done. I ain't got to do too much.
Hey, make sure y'all hit Elder Sensei up for bars too, man, because he's always in the lab and he can make you happy.
So I'm in here right now with my man Big Joker. We setting up everything. About to record after we do this.
Well, shoot. Hey, I'm selling the VS840, man. So if anybody listening wants a VS840, I'm selling the joint, so you can get at me. But yo, this is a great episode right here because I have another brother, a friend, family member, a gentleman I've known for such a long time, and we in that work. And it's just great to have this conversation with him. That is Mr. Complex from Queens.
Word.
Queens. What's up, Plex? How you feeling, baby?
What's up?
Oh, ain't nothing, man.
I'm okay.
Hey, check this out, man. It's good to see you, brother. Good.
Word up.
And look who just popped in. Look, he got the light too. Oh man, check. Hey, this for the ladies. All the ladies, we have L Fudge in the building.
Oh, nah. What's good, guys? What's poppin', man? Hold up. I'm still trying to get situated here. I'm having phone problems like hell.
Hey, take your time, bro. Take your time. And I want to say that this is the number 49 episode. So this episode is going out to Ron Guidry. Ron Guidry, number 49 for the Yankees. This is the Ron Guidry episode.
Okay.
And also brought to you by Casamigos. And this shit I got right here is the worst drink ever. And my dumb ass bought a case of them. I bought it because it looked like Coney Island, a hot dog wrapper. This shit is nothing, but hey, look, we don't waste no drinks in the Sands household. We chug it up, no matter. You know what I mean? So
what is that? That's that seltzer drinks.
And
oh shit, yo, Flex, what up, though?
Yeah.
Yo, L.
It's refreshingly
my brother.
Here. Yeah.
All right.
My brother, yo.
We back on
Now
tour.
see me up in here?
We need to go back on tour, man.
Yeah. So Fudge, how you doing, man? Cause you are a returning guest. So how are you doing, bro?
I'm pretty good, man. I just got back from, I was out in the Hamptons, on some work shit, not no bougie shit. But I just got back today, man. I was gone for like a little more than a week, man. We was out there shooting. I'm currently working on a production that's on HBO right now. The production won a Grammy.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's doing great. It's called Successions. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but they, like I said, last season they won a Grammy, and we're shooting the third season right now.
Okay. So my question is, when can I start borrowing money?
As soon as I start making some, they're disrespecting me right now with the rate. My rate is horrible right now. I'm arguing every day. Like, yo, this can't be it, man. This can't be life.
You working. You ready for the gauntlet? I'm about to take you through the gauntlet, brother. I'm about to take you through it, man. And we're going to start right here, Mr. Complex.
Okay. Yo, let me tell you something. I know this joint revolves around sports, man. I'm like a blonde when it comes to sports, B. I'm gonna keep it 100. But
we're not talking about sports this episode. We're talking about Mr. Complex. Mr. Complex.
All right, let's do Complex. That's the Godfather right there, the God.
Yeah, he in the ATL. He live from Magic City, so we, you know what I mean? This is real right here. We trying to get.
All right, well, okay, you were telling the truth. I'm thought he was bullshit when he said Shabam gave him a haircut.
Yeah, yo,
Oh,
word.
Shaban gave you that haircut?
Yeah, I didn't know he was in Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Plex been out in Atlanta for a bit. He's been out there for a bit. He moved out there.
Next time I come out, bro, we should probably be like next month or July. More or less, I think July.
You were just out there, L, right?
I'm in Jersey.
No, but weren't you just out in ATL?
Like, yeah. Not too long ago, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be following you 100%. I'm on all my peoples. You know what I'm saying?
I'll definitely be out there soon.
Most definitely,
Yeah,
man.
I'm in ATL now, but I'm bouncing out tomorrow.
Oh, word, okay.
I'm gonna hit the road.
Hey Plex, let me get
I
that
just
voice.
came down to get my car.
Yeah, getting your car together.
You know what's crazy? I went out early this morning to get a car wash. Had to be about 12. I was sitting around, took a nap, watching TV, and I got hungry. I said, let me go out, get something to eat. Shabam was gonna come over and give me a haircut. So I said, let me hurry up, get some food. And I couldn't find my key. I'm looking in the room, I'm like, hey, where's my key? I messed around, left the key in the car. The car.
Damn, Plex. We had him. He was right there. We had him.
Bro, Plex got that hotel Wi-Fi, you know what I mean? It's 10:30, everybody watching pornos.
Yo, I'm surprised my phone is working, because last time that we had the problem that I couldn't get through, I'm sitting in the same place I was.
Go call Plex. Can you hear Plex? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, do me a favor. You guys speak up. You gotta make sure you project your voice on this. Can you give me a 20-second bio about yourself, please?
A 20-second bio?
Yes, sir.
Phew. I started putting out records independently in the year of 1995.
Word.
I put the first one out on my own label. But then my second record, Visualize, in 97, with DJ Spinner, took me around the world a little bit.
Yeah.
And I started touring with the likes of L Fudge, DJ Crossfader, and J Live.
We did a few with Elder Sensei. I think you were there, right?
In the beginning though, he was with y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, word up. Well,
yeah, I met Elder Sensei. What year was that? 1990?
Oh yeah,
I
met you at Stretch and Bobbito show.
1990. Wow.
Like I think like
yeah.
It was about like 94, like around when you was about to put out your record. I was up there one night, you was there. And that's when I found out that you knew Munch, and I saw your relationship. And that's when me and you became friends, so that's dope.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna ask you, Plex. What is your favorite team starting with football?
Cleveland Browns.
Wow.
The Browns? Oh!
Oh, de la camiona. De la camioneta. Oh, tú sabes lo que es. Yo tengo una vaina que no la deja cerrar.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, he's speaking the done language.
You're right.
But it gotta be.
Oh no, I mean, don't get it twisted, guys. I'm in the trap. This is real.
How the hell did you become a Browns fan, bro? I need to understand this, because that's my mortal enemy, a Browns fan.
I used to live in Akron, Ohio.
What?
When I first started playing outside street football with my little friends, and I had a Nerf football, and I had a dog named Pepper that used to smash the ball all the time from us. And we used to chase him.
Oh, okay, got you. So usually,
and that's when I first got into football, and that was like Brian Sight, Greg Pruitt, Mike
Pruitt brothers.
So hey, check this out. What's your favorite baseball team?
Is it my audio cutting out or video?
It's more just the connection.
Yeah, I think it's like the Wi-Fi signal. I don't know.
That shit was funny. I was the only one moving for a second. Everybody was like,
yeah, it's all good. Hey, look, I seen this happen on CNN. So if it can happen on CNN, it can happen on CNN's on.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Be happening on CNN. Yeah, motherfuckers be all pixelated and shit. They still be talking. They be looking like Kanye video.
That bullshit. So Plex, what's your favorite baseball team?
I don't have one.
You know, like, that's not American. You gotta have a favorite baseball team, man. That's anti-American. Not that.
Nigga, fuck baseball.
All right. Well, what's your favorite?
I don't have one.
What's your favorite hoop team?
Don't have one either. All I care about is football.
Okay. And you like, wait, hold on. All you care about is football, and your favorite team is the Browns, bro? You know,
I picked the
that's
Browns.
like torture.
I mean, I would go to a Giants. I would go to the Giants. You know, but when you say favorite, and I keep thinking of the Browns.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
I'm not a Browns fan of today so much. If it's up today, then I would go with the Giants.
Okay, got you. And which sports did you play growing up in Akron and in New York City?
It had to be football.
Okay, well, what position you play, Plex? We want to know what position you played in football.
Damn, we had him.
Either quarterback or wide receiver.
Okay, we got him.
Oh, okay. You was a Johnny Manziel. Okay. Hey, look. Let me ask you this: were you Brian Sight back in the day? Did you say yo Brian Sight? Hey, were you hurt when Ernest Biner fumbled the football?
Yep.
I was sorry. I was sorry for y'all, man. I was the only motherfucker about to score. Oh, the ball came out. Oh shit.
Yeah. All right.
We had a couple of moments. Bernie Kosar.
Yeah, Bernie Cooper. That was Brian Sight was before Bernie. Like that was early Browns.
Brian Sight was a tough little motherfucker.
Brian Sight was nice for real. People 100. Yeah. He just only problem with Brian Sight was the Steelers were in this division. He had to go against the Steelers.
Yeah, all the time.
Fights.
He was like the Patrick Ewing of the fucking AFC.
How about that? So Plex and everybody in here, this is what I want to do. Your name is Mr. Complex. So what I like to do is for all of us to figure out the top 5 starting 5 complex rappers of all time. The dudes that just had you like, oh man, what the hell, man? What did he say, man? Oh man, let me Google that.
I'm at the beginning.
Let me. What is that, man? Who are the top 5 most complex rappers of all time?
You asking who?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Okay. I was gonna go in, with Savage. But I couldn't give you a top 5 though.
I'm talking about
I could give you a hard 5, but not a top 5. That y'all gonna have to figure. We're gonna, that's a whole different fucking story.
Complex metaphors, similes, adjectives, nouns, verbs, all that shit, man.
For sure.
Who we got? Cause look, I'm going.
I gotta say my top 5. I always gotta think about it hard, cause I don't want to say the typical 5 that everybody says.
Complex though.
I gotta give you Coogee Rap.
Ooh.
I gotta give you
You going all the way back.
Yeah, I like old school cats, but
Complex.
Special Ed, Socrates.
Socrates is illy, man. I don't know. Where is he? Where is Soc?
He's in Canada. He's chilling.
Canada, chill.
Nah, but I'm saying though, that man was supposed to be in a whole nother level, man. Like he was ahead of his time, like no other.
In Canada, he is.
Yeah, we all need to go.
Yo, not for nothing. We're having this conversation. Let's say it now. That's Drake's father.
He still got 2 more.
Oh, my bad. I'm smacked. I'm smacked. We spoke on this side.
Go ahead, talk. Gives me time to think. The last two.
I know
It's
some
hard.
complicated MCs that had just had that complicated flow. Like, man, what did he say?
Man, you got so much in there.
Wow,
Monch is definitely on mine. Definitely.
I hate to say Monch because he's like my best friend, so
what?
close to me.
Come on, man. So what, man? Word up.
What are you talking about? Hey, yo, man.
Yo, you again, like the new generation is saying, you gotta give him his flowers now, bro.
Yeah, that's a new saying. Give your people your flowers now. So yeah,
exactly. That's a new saying. So you don't give your people your flowers, man.
I love you, brother. Giving you your flowers now, baby.
Yeah, look.
We need one more.
Yeah, man.
We need one more. We need one more. One more rap.
All right, so give it to him.
I'm gonna let y'all go ahead. I'm gonna say Zev Love X, but I'm gonna let y'all go ahead. Zev Love X.
My shit is gonna be. It's hard. I can't, And honestly, Plex, get yours. What you got, Plex?
One more.
I would say Dilla.
Rakim is a bad motherfucker too. That complex.
Yeah.
Hello.
Rakim still got you figuring out rhymes in 2021. Like, man, oh, he said that.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Go ahead, buddy.
All right. My shit's gonna be weird because there's no niggas involved in this. Just because the game, there's some credible and the technicalities in rap. There are still people that are expanding the shit. You know what I'm saying? There's still rappers out there, newer dudes that are on some other shit. Okay, Royce the 5'9".
Okay.
You gotta put him there.
Nice.
As far as technicality, being a technical rapper,
you know
what it is. Definitely Monch. Who else do I got there? I'm here eager to do this, and I don't even got everybody. It's hilarious. Hold up. So I said Monch, I said Royce. All right, there's this kid that been rapping for a while. He's still going right now. Nino Bless.
Okay. Yep.
I don't know if y'all know Nino Bless.
No.
That kid technically is on some other shit. Definitely. Let me go a little bit further back. I don't know if you guys are gonna agree, but I think De La Soul were technical geniuses back then.
Which one?
De La.
Well, honestly, back then I thought Dave was the man.
Yeah.
But when I got older, I was like, damn, Paz was scraping shit. Like his rhyme patterns were just futuristic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. So you stay Paz.
But I started respecting Paz more later in the years when I had to dig back in and be like, damn, this dude Paz he was ahead of his time. So how many I got right now?
3.
4. Or 3? No, you got 4.
I got 4. All right.
Yeah, you got 4.
Nah, but I'm cheating. I put a duo. I put 2 duos.
Go ahead. You
I'm cheating. Hold on. Who's technically great? I give M. M is definitely a technical rapper, all the way. M gotta be there. You know what I'm saying?
You're at 5, yeah?
I'm at 5, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you another one because De La was a group. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who is technically wild, yo? Chino.
Excel. No
Chino.
doubt.
Yeah. Chino.
Okay.
Chino was one of the earlier ones, like the Razzcazzers and shit.
Yeah.
When they were just ahead of their time back then. Razzcazz was another one back then that was like the future.
Yeah.
All right, so it's my go. So I can't. You already said special ed, so
Okay.
that was in my list, but I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna go these. I'm gonna go Redman.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Elzai.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I'm gonna go Monch.
Yeah. man. Mine's across the board.
I'm gonna go Busta.
Across the board.
Busta.
Busta, yeah.
And I'll say Eminem too.
Eminem is in.
But if I didn't have to say Eminem, I would say, because even KRS for me was complex as hell. Like, when you think about how many different flows he used per song.
Yeah.
But when you think about like songs on Return to the Boom Bap, where you listen to a lot of those songs where he was like totally different on those beats, where it wasn't nothing like, you know, when you listen to Rappers Are in Danger, like that was like one of the most straightforward songs he ever made, with like popping shit, like, you know, but still was wordplay danger. Like rappers on Tuesday, rappers get boot, they group say, come on, like all that shit.
He destroyed that.
It was crazy. So like those my 5.
All right, and I wasn't even gonna pick 5, but y'all can't.
Yo, hold on. We forgot about Kane, man. Let's give Kane some love, man.
I mean, but we talking about people we talking about.
Check it out. My 5. Zev Love X is definitely in there. Pharoah Monch is definitely in there. Hey, check this out. Deadly Threat from the West Coast is in there. Severe in there. And back to the East, and Elder Sensei.
All right. L made it.
Hey, look, and check this out.
Made it to the list.
I want you to listen to the sound complex. This sound right here. This sound right here. Hold on. Here, where that? Come on, man. You're bluffing. You're playing. Here it go. You hear that soundplex? That means we are out of the first quarter and we're going into the second quarter. Now, Mr. Complex, what I like to ask you is, how the hell are you doing, bro? Because, look, niggas done see you posting pictures in the hospital. We think you got COVID, motherfucking all type of shit, diabetes, paralysis, man. How the fuck are you doing, brother? Because we love you, we miss you, we want to know how you are doing.
Oh, man, I died. That's what happened.
Yeah.
I just stopped breathing.
Yeah.
So, I'm a ghost right now.
Yeah.
Well, you're a live ass ghost to me.
Yeah, you got fresh fade. Ain't no ghost had nothing sharp like that.
The Conjuring couple brought you back.
Well, yeah, man. Well, first, like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, this is more than music to us. So we like I said, man, a lot of people just want to know.
Man, right now I just walked across the room.
Yeah.
So I can walk again.
Right.
So that's what you're into now. You try to get your steps together. So
what happened was in December I came down trying to find some work. And then I was with my brother. He said, yo, come with me on this hiking trail, get some exercise in. And I was like, all right. So we went to Arabian Mountain. Little simple hiking trail through the woods. We've done it a million times. And he went out on these rocks near this little river. I was like, all right, so let me go out there. Look real beautiful. Some of the rocks were wet, some of them were dry.
Yeah.
I stepped on a wet rock and I just fell quickly. Just bow. I fell back. I heard my back crack. I hit my head a little bit. But I was able to get up. I was like, man, I shook it off. He was like, you all right? I said, yeah. So I knew not to step on the wet rocks. I said, let me get up out of here. And I don't know, I was looking at the path. So I gotta go this way, I gotta go that way. And I don't know how I stepped on another wet rock. But I just went down fast. You know, like shit. no time to put your arms out. I just went down. And he was like, yo, what's up? And he tried to pick me up. And I was like, no, that ain't working. Pain was so severe.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta get some help.
Yeah.
I said, yo, put me back down. And then I remembered earlier, because I was with my homeboy down in Atlanta earlier. He was like, yo, come with me to Arabian Mountain. I got to meet this dude. Does some artwork. He's going to do some stuff for my daughter. So it was just crazy coincidental that he was in the same place. So I called him. I was like, yo, you got to come find me. And then my brother called his homeboy that lived close. So the three of them came back, and I was just sitting there on the rocks, my back to the sky, looking at the nighttime just coming in. And I was like, there's no way niggas gonna find me on some helicopter shit. But these dudes, I heard them talking, I looked back, and these dudes was like, hey, yo! And I was like, oh, damn. And then you know they picked me up.
You're
I put
cutting
my
up.
arms around their shoulders, and the three of them carried me out of there. They put me in a RAV4 in the back.
Yeah.
I was holding on. Next you know, the hospital was like, you fractured your hip.
Oh.
So I had to get some surgery the next day. And then I flew back to Virginia to my mom, so just so I could have somebody to help me out, so I can recover. It ain't nothing like your mother, man.
Word up.
Shout out to
Nothing
moms.
like your mother.
Mother's Day's coming up too, y'all. Don't forget. God damn it.
Yep, I know that.
God damn it.
So I just now got enough strength to come back to Atlanta to come get my car, because I left my car down here at my cousin's crib.
And how long has this process been? Like when did this happen?
Early December.
Okay, got you. So yeah, it's been months.
So you're walking already, Flex?
Yeah, I'm taking some steps.
God bless, yo.
Very good, man. Good.
Just take
God
your
bless,
time,
yo.
bro. Like
Yo, let me tell you something, man. Flex is one of the strongest men I met. You know, he's family. One of the strongest people I met. You know, no homo. Flex just always been that dude. You know what I mean?
All right.
I can vouch for that.
Check this out, Plex. Everybody knows you for the rapping. They know you for the 12ers. They know you for the albums. They know you for Poly. They know you for all that stuff, man. But they might not know you for what you do with the audio visual. Can you explain to me how you got into the audio visual game?
You there, Flex?
You talking about the film stuff?
Yeah, the film stuff.
Yeah. Back in '95, I went to film school.
Okay, where at?
You know, New York Film Academy.
Okay, got you.
It was early back. It was early. I've always just been a storyteller myself.
Yeah.
And then I always wanted to get into films. And then one day, I was with a homeboy. We went to his crib, and he was shooting a movie in his house.
Word.
And I was like, yo, what are you doing? And he had some actors and some lights and cameras. And I was like, what are you doing, man? He was like, I go to NYU. And I was like, I want to do this. But I didn't have the money for the NYU. And I didn't want to spend all the time because I was just getting ready for the rap stuff. So I found the New York Film Academy. It was just a few weeks. No, it was just a few months. I don't know, it was a short time. So I said, I can do this. And then next you know, they gave me a scholarship because I was in the Source Unsigned Height at that time.
Whoa.
So when they saw this, they was like trying to get students into the school because they was brand new. So they gave me a scholarship. There was like 3 people in my class.
That's crazy though, man.
Yeah, so I was able to hit the film school while I was still working in the post office and still rapping. So I heard on the radio September 9th came, was September 9th, 1999. And it was like all these nines, that's the birth number. So if you want to do something, today's your day to do it. And I was like, oh, word? I ain't do anything. But then the 19th came around. So I called up the post office. I was like, yo, I'm not coming back anymore.
Big
And
ball.
they was like, yeah, bring a doctor's note. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And then next day I went on tour with Fudge and J-Live and Fader, Crossfader. Then I went overseas and I was like, I can't go back to the post office after I seen all this. After all these people know my songs, no way I'm going back. And I came back home and I was getting letters saying, yo, you've been AWOL from the post office. And then 99, that year, that was the same year Pharoah dropped Simon Says, and he needed help on some hype man shit. So I was helping him. I was doing my shows. I was doing polyrhythmatic shows. So I was on the stage on a mic like every day. So it was like, no worries, you know, I wasn't stressing. And I didn't have any kids yet, so I was safe.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know, I was like all into the art.
No doubt, no doubt. That's dope, man. That's real dope. So I want to ask you, you remember when I called you and I was up in Queens and I called you, I said, Complex, man, I'm in your neighborhood. And you picked up the phone, you was like, yo, Sins, you know where you at, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm on Lincoln Boulevard. You was like, nah, you about a Tribe Called Quest mural. I'm like, what? So, you know, I pulled up, Complex directed me all the way to the Tribe Called Quest mural. I got my picture, you know what I mean? So, hey, if you're not a Tribe Called Quest fan, you might not understand it, but for like saying Linden Boulevard in Queens and see that Tribe Called Quest mural, that was everything, man. That definitely was everything.
That's a fact. You know what? I never seen it though. That's sad.
Yeah. I just ran because you know what? I was dropping some records off. And Long Island that had to be shipped to.
They should really put that shit back up, bro.
It's not up. It's not up no more.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've never seen it.
I saw it like maybe 3 years ago. I'm talking about 3 years ago.
Okay, so it might still be there. Is it still there, Sensei?
Yeah, it's probably still up there. Yeah. It's probably still. Ain't nobody. Matter of fact,
yo, you know what? Send me a pin, please, because I'm a piece of shit for never even driving past that, being a New Yorker and a hip hop dude. You know what I mean? Like, send me a fucking pin.
Yeah,
I'm going tomorrow, yo.
Like I said, I was luckily dropping some vinyl off in Long Island to be shipped to Europe, and I had to drive back to the city through Queens. And I said, yo, I'm gonna hit some record shops on the way back. I got new vinyl, nigga. I'm gonna hit some record shops, all that shit.
Yeah.
And like I said, I drove right past the Tribe shit, and that shit was dope, man. So big up the Queens, Tribe Called Quest. Queens is always my #1 borough in New York City.
You know how them dudes, I forgot who it is, but they got a bus in a van or something, and they do a tour through the Bronx.
Yeah.
I would like to do a tour through Queens, because Queens is that borough.
Hey, look, all we need is a van. Shit, get a van, that's all.
They got like a little bus.
Look here. That means the second quarter is over and we are going into halftime. Now, Sensei, tell me you've been watching the draft. You've been watching the draft, Sensei?
I've been seeing. I saw a little stuff here and there. Yo, what was up with your man though that didn't thank his family when he went out there?
Who's that? I didn't watch any of it. Who was that?
Oh man, I'm trying to remember who this little dude was. I think he might have been a receiver, but you know these dudes be in there in that little room, and this time they had their family. It was live. They was on TV, and he just, I can't remember this dude's name. He had this little chain and shit on, and he said that he thanked his family before he went out there, but it looked so weird, like he ran away from them and then went out on the stage. But I'm like, you know, what's going on, like right now? You know what I'm saying, like,
What?
you know, he is a little guy too. You do little kids when they come out there until they get in that damn combine.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize how tall Trevor Lawrence was. I seen him on the field, but when he was all them other players, he don't look as big. When he was around them other people, I was like, damn, this dude like 6'6" in Jacksonville. I don't know how much of a squad they got right now compared to like the last few years, but they damn sure need a quarterback because the last dude we had was not too good.
They got Urban. Urban's the coach now. Urban Meyer's the coach now.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. So, you know, bring him in. He could, you know, he coming from college. He'll be able to give him some shit to work with. But I didn't see a lot of. I see the Jets did all right. They got that quarterback from BYU.
Yeah.
They need that, but I didn't see a lot.
Zach Wilson though, that's the thing about it is that he played at BYU. So I'm just like, I mean, Steve Young played at BYU, but I'm just like BYU. Like
I saw him play though. I mean, then look, shit. What was the other quarterback that played at BYU not too long ago? You don't see him play either.
Yeah, I remember who was the one boy that had in college back in the day? He broke off. Ty Detmer, was that his name?
Yeah, he wasn't that. He was trash. Yeah.
Ty Detmer, man. All I know is the Steelers got a running back, baby. We need a running back. Now we need some offensive linemen. And I don't know, man. Like I said, man.
Yeah, still need the quarterback too.
When I was in my 20s and teenager, I would sit down and watch the NFL draft, the NBA draft. I used to like get hyped for that. But at 48, I'd say I was in the 30s. I'm bugging. 48, I'm not really checking for the drafts. I'm checking for the Steelers picks, but besides that, man, there's too much going on. I gotta catch it when the football season starts up, man. Like,
yeah, I mean, but I was gonna say a lot of those players that we don't get to see anyway play in college football. So only the ones that come on TV, the ones I know, and that's probably half of them in the Heisman. But it's hard to follow all of those teams. But from, you know, I don't even know where the receiver went from Alabama. I don't know where he went.
Oh no, hold on. And he's extra nice. I'm gonna tell you where he went because he's extra nice. I love him. Hold on. Not Jalen Waddell. No, not Patrick. Devontae Smith going to the. I forgot. Gilly the Kid went crazy. When
the Eagles.
Yeah, he's going to the Eagles. Yeah, I remember because Gilly the Kid went crazy when that happened. So yeah, he's going to the Eagles. So that's like another Deshaun Jackson.
Yep.
What was it? I don't know what his speed was, but I guess he's fast. He's number one.
I mean, he got hands though too. So.
Yeah. Well, big up to the NFL draft. It's always good to start gearing up for that football season coming up. So yo, you hear the sound? That means we're rolling out of halftime, going into the third quarter. Mr. Complex. Are you still there? Kind of froze a little bit.
What's good?
No, Plex froze.
Yeah, anything on mute too.
And he's on mute, so I might have to ask him to unmute.
Yo, pardon me, guys. We make it sound happy. Dale, hagamos.
Hey, Plex, it don't matter, man. I'm gonna edit. Okay, Plex, you right there?
Turn your mic on.
You gotta turn your mic on.
Well, now,
All right, Plex, you hear us?
how about now?
Huh?
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You might want to stay still. Find a good spot and stay still because when you move, it kind of it makes the ad. You know what I mean? So you want to find a good spot and stay in that spot when we find it. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. I'm back in the car. We good.
No, not you. Plex is the star, so we'll make sure the star of the show is in.
How about now?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can
you
you see
good.
me?
So just stay right there. All right, now Plex. Going into the third quarter, I want to ask you, how the hell did Polyrhythmatics? How did that start, man? Whose idea was that?
That
Plex.
was my idea.
Okay. How come you ain't asked Jay Sands to be in the crew? What's going on?
See,
Yeah, yo, Sands, I wasn't even in it, and I was around this motherfucker more than everybody. Yo.
So, yo, Plex, man, how did that jump off, bro?
what happened was, every time I did a show in New York City, I mean, it was like Shabam, it was Apani, it was the same cat, you know, a bunch of others, but it was those dudes and chick, you know, every week, you know, every day of the week, like you would see them, and it was like, yo, let me do this song, and Apani was like, yo, can you get me a verse on there? I'm tired of doing ad libs all the time. Like she was our ad lib chick.
Yeah, shout out to
You know, I said, okay, get your verses ready. And it was more people supposed to be on that song. FT was supposed to be on it, and some other cat from Boston, I forget his name.
Yo, you said FT like
Right
Street
now.
Smarts
He
FT.
did that song Too Complex. Elder Head Toucher.
Elder Head Toucher, he was
Is that right?
dope. Elder
He
Head
from
Toucher was dope.
I remember.
Yeah, I think that was him.
No, yeah, that was Elder Head Toucher. The engine
Yeah,
to my
he-
comprehension is
Yeah. But the only people that made it was Shabam and Apani.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. And then I didn't want it to be Mr. Complex featuring all those people because I remember
what you saying? I
I
wasn't
was
nice
trying
enough.
to get off that. At that time, you was just a radio freestyle cat. I didn't have you on the song. I don't know.
Come on,
No, you
stop
wasn't.
it. Stop it. We already had
So
toured
then-
together, bro.
No, not yet.
Hey, hold on, play. I don't mean to but Fudge, I feel you, because guess what? I wasn't on the first Move album. I was in the studio the whole damn time. I don't let them niggas live that shit down one day that they had that Move album.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. I've always been a difficult person.
Hell all the time for not putting us on the joints. So keep on going, Flex.
That's a fact. Flex, you.
So, so then
How did y'all?
I was trying to get off that Raw Shack because I remember OC. So what?
Raw Shack. Yeah, tell me about Raw Shack.
Raw Shack. It was me and J Live. Was signed to a production deal
Okay.
with Raw Shack. And I remember OC had signed a production deal with Search.
Mm.
And I was with them all the time. And I didn't like the way the production deal was. Instead of you signing straight to the label, because the production deal had all that. Trying to get off that. I want to put more
like
records
Mexican.
into that with the Shabam and we got the deal with the Nervous Records. Put out the single and a Japanese label. So I made 2 deals with that same record.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then I just came up with a group name or different rhythms. You know, it was probably rhythmic.
Yeah.
And when I was in college, that was one of our words when I was in 20th century music class.
Okay. Hey, what was the A&R up at Nervous Record?
And then that happened.
Wes.
And then
Oh no. Wes was Rorschach.
First one, 99 again, but I would switch out upon him.
Wes was Rorschach.
A&R.
Nervous. Who
Wasn't
was Nervous?
At Nervous, his name was Matt.
No.
I forgot, but
George.
We all were fucking with Nervous like at the same time. But I forgot who we did that deal through. I totally forgot.
Yeah,
I thought Nervous was Def Jam back in the day. Fuck you, man.
What happened?
I
thought Nervous was Def Jam records back in the day. Nigga.
Yo, let me tell you something. Don't think that I didn't think. Don't think I didn't think that either. I was like, wow, like Nervous. Mm-hmm. Yo, I just had.
Name? What was his name? Wasn't his name Matt? The A&R Nervous back then?
It could be. You're right. You're right. That sounds like that sounds correct, yo.
Yeah. Big up to I think his name was Matt, but big up to him because he dubbed the Lone Catalyst song that we had with only one verse on it and gave us that deal. And
yo, listen, not for nothing, man. I freestyled over that Lone Catalyst beat so many times. That was one of my favorites. Again, let's give the flowers to people while they're here. Back in those days, brothers like Elder Sensei, you know, I don't know if you know, but I was like a super fan, you know what I mean? Like, so back in those days, I was flabbergasted because I was new to the game and I'm like, wow, I got motherfuckers like Elder Sensei embracing me because he was cool from jump, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. I got Elder Sensei story, nigga. Fuck all that. Back to our new Sensei. I used to go to New York with Moo. We be in Platinum Island. And I was trying to chase Elder Sensei down for an autograph. I was like, Elder Sensei. We used to get on the elevator. He was like, nah, kid. You gotta wait, man. You gotta talk to my manager. I didn't get the autograph back in the day. But it worked out because me and Elder Sensei are good friends now. But first time I see Elder Sensei, I try to get the autograph, you know what I mean?
And Platinum Island.
Yo, listen. Look, check this out. I'll put you on to an artifact story, to Elder Sensei story that y'all don't know. No, but this is look, check this out. This is straight from a fan standpoint. You know what I mean? Before I was rapping, back in the days, I moved to Virginia. You know what I'm saying? And I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? I was probably like 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? So what I remember is back in the days, boot camp, click, a lot of shit was happening. Everybody was wearing hockey jerseys and construction Timbs with shorts in the summer type shit, right? So I'm out in VA. I wasn't doing the best of things out there, but I was a young kid. This is the first time me seeing some money. And I don't know if you remember those cars, the Geo Trackers, right?
Yeah.
I remember that.
I had gotten a Geo Tracker in Virginia, and I put a little music in it, and I put everybody on to the artifacts, man. Wrong side of the tracks. Niggas was like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, this shit is that shit, B. You know what I'm saying? This shit is that shit. So
you was not in no damn Platinum Island.
Hey, but look. I'm gonna make that story stick right.
That shit ain't sticking.
Look, I was a young kid. I was trying to go to Sensei autograph. Elder Sensei didn't give me the autograph. And it made me want to be a rapper.
I remember every time I was in Platinum Island, I never see you in there.
Yo, but good looking, Al. Good looking, everybody.
And the thing I always learned that I met a lot of people when doing this shit, but everybody is not in the same interest as you may be in. So like when I first met Plex, I knew that, you know, this dude was gonna be my friend because I used to go to the city without Tame a lot. Like I used to be around like everybody, just go to all the industry, whatever I could get the fuck in for free. I was there. I was using my little juice card any kind of way I could. So I would be at the show most of the time, just hanging out, and I just hanging out. I met Flex that way, you know. And even with
I met you through Gio. You remember Gio, the producer?
yeah, word, right.
I met you through Gio, and Gio was nasty. He had something to him back then. I was like, yo, his beats is rocking.
But
And
Gio was on a whole other planet when he was
he was all over the place.
right.
But you know what? I cultivated a friendship with you, man. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen Gio.
And I remember when Plex asked me to do that tour, we went to Canada. I'm gonna tell you, doing that shit when I did it, even when first of all, Plex, you remember it was cold as hell when we was out there. We shot them videos. I remember we was inside the telephone booth, and it was freezing in that bitch. I was like, I had like a jacket, but it was light jacket, like a hoodie. I was like, I remember like, yo. You had that low pullover or something? Yeah.
You were trying to
clean. Was not working that day, boy. I remember a lot of shit. We went to a couple of in-stores, 2 guys. But like Plex always been a dude. I mean, he probably cut off, but I'm gonna stay anyway. Plex always been a dude for me that I looked at like myself because I saw him going through the industry on his own terms, whether he was putting out records on his own or if he was signed to a label or to get a distribution deal. As long as I saw him making records, that showed me that, especially when I went solo, I saw that it was things that I would have to do that he did that I didn't have to do when I came out being in the group. So, you know, when he asked me to go on that tour, when we all went out, I knew that because he was already doing that, I had to be a part of it because I was just going solo myself. So I didn't have a lot of insight on a lot of things connection-wise, especially going to Canada. I just had a good-ass motherfucking passport, and I was ready to go.
All right, I was there too, right?
Yeah, we was all there.
You're right.
We were driving in that van. Every time we got to a fucking gas station stop, we started smoking cigarettes and weed and shit.
That's right. That's right.
We were the only ones that were even, and it was sometimes Chaos didn't want to get out of the van. And that's when we take the van. We
man. Chaos, man. What love to Chaos.
Chaos, RP, baby. Yes.
Yo, L, I've been meaning to ask you a question.
Yeah.
When I did that Visualize record, and I said, stupid, and then, did you say that on the beginning of one of your records?
Yes, I did.
Hold on, bring it back.
Yes, I did.
Bring it back. I need to hear that. What? What happened? What?
When Plex made the Visualize record.
Which record was that?
When he made that single in the beginning, like it was a thing that he did. Yeah, at the end of the song. So it's like he know that's my shit. So like when I always used to tell him. But when I did a song, I'm trying to remember what song it was, but I know what he's talking about. But I said it in the song in the beginning before I started my verse. So like, just even now to hear you say you heard that was
that's dope. That's fire.
That was my, my flowers to you, in a way where when you did that record, bro, I told you. I knew from there. When I heard that shit, I was like, oh, you good right now. I think I tried, I don't know if I spoke to you on the radio station, but I called up, but I think it was after you was off the air, and it was like maybe like the same night or later on, but I congratulated you on just seeing you put that record out and fucking everybody, I seen the shit blowing up. That shit made me happy because, like I said, I met you at Stretch and Bob's show. So I seen your growth from then to now. So like, it's not a lot of people in this business that you can call your friend. I'm friends with all of y'all, so that shit, it matters to me when even with what's going on with you today. I'm glad to see you all right, and Yeah, that I did say that, and that was in tradition to you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. What you said, Plex?
But hey, what did you think when you heard it?
Now, I think it was Farrell that pointed it out to me.
Oh, word.
And I was like,
Wow.
nah. Yeah, right.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, L, huh?
See,
That's crazy, right?
look, my hate when I
He
tell him
gonna
Hey,
sponsor
yo.
right now.
Hey, yo.
look,
That's
my
crazy.
hate when I tell him one of my favorite rappers. He be like, yo, man, nah, chill, yo, chill. I'm like, yo, fuck
Yo,
out of here.
listen.
Like,
I
it's true. But I know what he mean. I know how he feel about it. But like, for him to tell Plex, because like I said, we all been in the same room together. Whereas, like, you know, like I said, we all friends. So it's like, I think Monch even knows the fact that how much I spoke about Plex when I was with him, just to know that I knew they were his friends. Cause like,
I didn't even know y'all were that cool.
oh yeah, nah.
I mean,
like,
I knew y'all were cool, but I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? This is new news to me. I know Complex, like, forget about it. I know Complex for 20 plus years. He never even told me that you may have quoted his shit. He never even told me that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, cause it was like through my years, bro, still of doing records. It's just like shit that I like, that I hear, like, and also, cause me and Chaos used to always say the shit, like, and just like, you know, when you have your boy, y'all got y'all little inside joke shit or whatever, or shit y'all may do that nobody else in the motherfucking room will know what it is, but me and Chaos would know, because we would see some shit happen, and we would like, oh, look like stupid, like, but nobody else would know what we talking about. So like, that was a moment in the studio where that shit happened for me. So Monch hearing my records told him like, yo, look, I heard it, but see, that it's always the little shit that fucking matters to a person.
Of course.
That means a lot. The little things is almost like a woman. The little things mean a lot. So you never know. We put these records out, and we never know who's gonna like these records, even amongst your peers. So like, I totally understand when
look, I'm fucking cheesing right now, just being a part of this conversation. I was blessed to be a part of this conversation.
We doing extra minutes in the third quarter. So I'm gonna say this too, because like, when we was on the road with Organized, like, we did a tour with them in the West Coast, like retail run shit, Atlantic, Warner Brothers, shit like that, whatever. When we got back to New York, and when I saw Monch was cool with Plex, I was like, oh, that's crazy, like, you know. But then to hear him, and I was like, oh shit, like, I heard the Queens in him, and both of them. But look, Plex got his own motherfucking style
by himself.
By himself. That's why for me, when I heard his records, when I saw this shit blowing, when we went to Canada to do all that shit, like, it's hard for me to tell somebody that I know without making them feel uncomfortable, like, everything you know want to say about them that's good, but I'm watching him do all the shit. I'm like, fuck, we in Canada, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he wanted the earlier dudes. He wanted the dudes I knew early that knew what the fuck to do, like, to get to a point of where it's like, we're there.
Yo, I learned a ton from Plex, like a fucking ton from Plex. Yo, L, I don't know if you know, but those were like my first records I was doing. Like, I was like such a new jack rapping, it was crazy. Like,
I remember all our conversations when we was out there, man. Shit, I had them all. I remember everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, I really started learning how to pick beats through Plex. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I would go on shows, I'd be like, damn, his beats are fucking knocking.
Right.
And I was so new to the fucking game that, you know, I was kind of naive, and I just assumed that people had more experience than I had. than I had. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to the studio, I was really looking for confirmation. You know, like I wasn't really going with the joints I felt. You know what I'm saying? Like I was kind of sitting back and observing the room. And if I saw El the Sensei knocking his head, I'm like, I gotta rap to this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Your records, Flash. Come on, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like that's why I'm saying, like, being a fan of this shit, I was able to express myself about even your records when I met you.
Thanks, man, because yo, those are the first records I made ever. That's the first songs I wrote ever. Yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
so that's why I said
that. I remember when you said that to you, like, yo, I ain't been rhyming for a long ass time, but
I
got good fast.
Nah, those shits, yo, those were like my number. Yo, I got on with like my number 8 rap. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I was like, I'm number 8 rap, being I caught a deal off of it. How, I don't know. But one thing I knew is that I could hear that shit, and it was very easy for me. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the first songs I ever wrote in my life were they're on record. You know,
right.
So it was like, so it like no experience, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I saw you, you didn't really know, but I was a super fan of y'all. So for you to embrace me the way y'all did, it was dope. And also, I learned so much from Plex. I'm still reaping from my friendship with Plex to this day. I'm doing everything I'm doing right now because of that man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in film right now because of Plex. He got me into film. You know what I'm saying? Like, yep. I've been supporting my family for fucking off of this, or through Plex. You know what I'm saying? And like, again, beat picking. I learned so much from Plex. But I just knew I knew how to rap, and I guess Plex kind of knew that too. You know what I'm saying? So Plex fucked with me. So that shit is dope. And just for me to have been involved with all this history, you know what I'm saying? And again, like all of us, we ain't rich, you know what I'm saying? But we're fucking wealthy. Our fucking eyes are wealthy. Hip hop still pays me back to this day. I'm still having a conversation with legends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? And not only that, we're in the film world. You know what I'm saying? So another thing that I want to break on this podcast is that we need to get together and yo, man, I'm cutting the middleman out, and I wanna start producing videos for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about I could give everybody the look that we all need. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying? That we're all looking for. You know what I'm saying? Yo, my man, I'm cutting everybody off. I got a network of people in film that's crazy. So with that said,
I'm about ready for all that shit.
Look, listen. That's what I'm saying. I got a squad of people that we can facilitate everybody, and y'all all deserve this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I'm gonna have $1 million budget on you people. I might roll up with a phone, but it's gonna be fire.
Oh yeah.
Now, I just did a video like that with my man in Atlanta. He had an iPhone with the damn thing connected and shit.
Exactly.
So,
you know what I'm saying? And it's not even me. I got shooters. I'm just facilitating, and I want. And I want to put the right people. I just want to. I want to get I want to give hip hop and give the right people that are really fucking working hard in this and just been fucking, just doing this for years out of the love, and just give them the visuals that they need. You know what I'm saying? Something a little, just a little cleaner. You know what I'm saying? And work with people, and we're not trying to kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? With the budgets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got you guys back for whatever you need. I'll pull up whenever you want, wherever you want.
Look, trust me, bro.
With the crew.
Real soon. Like in a couple months.
Whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know what I'm saying? For Plex, for Jay Sands, whatever y'all need, man. Whatever I could give back to you guys for giving me what y'all gave me, let's do it.
Hey, I told you, as soon as Drez dropped that Drez and Dilla album, brother, I got one. Me and him need to do, brother. We need that.
Yeah. Yo, I'm telling you, we can make it happen, man. I just got back from the Hamptons, and I haven't even gotten upstairs to my house yet. Yeah. I got here and I ended up shooting something, like a little mini video. You'll see it tomorrow. Like,
okay. Word
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll send it to you guys. And also, I'm about to start producing projects. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna need everybody's help. I'm not trying to be rapping on it, even though you'll hear me on it. You might hear me on the thing, but I'm trying to produce projects and compilations, and just put everybody on the right production and arrange fire shit. You understand? Like, and I'm not a producer. I don't make beats, but I have a plethora of producers. But the network is crazy, you know. Again, you know what I'm saying? Like, hip hop has paid me back with a mass network that I need. You know what I mean? Like, it's you know, I got to take advantage of this. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely need your help. And I know sonically I hear shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear shit. You know, and whenever if I ever reach out to any of you guys to get on this project.
You talking long and you ain't saying nothing. All you gotta do is ask.
Yeah, no doubt. But yo, I pride myself. Listen, I pride myself that the beats I sent y'all, even though if I ain't make it, I know there's something y'all would have picked. You heard?
Right. I like that part better.
Hey, fuck.
I know it's something that y'all would have picked that you're gonna destroy. You know what I'm saying? Like, hands down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in tune like that, man. Like, I could really hear production and I could really fucking you know what I'm saying? I could put people in their fucking in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I want to show this. You know what I'm saying?
True indeed.
And also I got a crew of kids that I've been senseiing for a while that they're ready, man. They're hip hop kids, man. I got this kid. His name is Charlie Cruz. He's gonna come out on the Music Anonymous. I got this other kid, Telly Floyd, and again, we shoot visuals, we do music, we got production, we do everything. But I'm just making sure that dope shit is gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Right, and also, I want to put the right people together. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I wouldn't disrespect you guys and try to put you on a song with somebody that doesn't deserve it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we from that strain. I mean, we from that cloth. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Let me ask you this, Fuzz, you remember when you were on the podcast the last time I said that your album cover was like one of those albums, your single cover for What If was one of those covers that kind of set the time for that late 90s independent. Like, when you walked in the record store, you saw What If. Well, guess what? You used to see the complex shit too as well. The Stabbing You joint, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you both had albums that, again, when that indie movement, when everybody was just releasing 12-inch vinyl, you guys had like album covers that just, you know, were monuments in that time. So Plex, I want to ask you, man, how did you come up with the cover of the Stabbing You?
All right, let me take you back to the covers. Back when I was doing the Rorschach thing, it was like a brother team with me and Jay Live. And Jay Live's cover, he had a cartoon character of himself.
Okay.
And I remember when we was out in the streets and we was trying to sell records, I remember when people just gravitated to that cover because it was the artwork on it.
Yeah.
And I just had visualized, just had a straight black, didn't have no cover, it was straight, you know, just labeled. And I remember how important that was, you know, even for the records. So I said every time I'm putting out something, I want to sell, those covers will add an extra 10,000 sales on your record.
Word up.
You know? So when the Stabbing You came, you know, I had a budget of what was it, $5,000 just for the cover. You know,
what? Yo, Rorschach was like Def Jam.
No, that was Raucous. Stabbing You was Raucous.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad.
And
sorry about that.
And I had my team, Nobody Creative. You know, my photographer was Frank Calhoun. He was a French dude. He did all the covers. They did all the covers for Ruckus. You know, they did the Pharaoh in the Water, and they did all the joints. and I forget who came up with that idea. You know,
Was it the
I
girl?
think
Was
might
it
have been
was it on the wheel?
You know, the song was
joint-
called "Stabbing You," so I was
Is
like, you know, throwing knives. You know, that girl that was on the back of the record.
That was Emma.
Yeah, Emma. She lived in
Yeah.
London. She
Yeah.
just was out in New York for a little while trying to get some work. But she was originally from London, and she came to all our shows when we came to London. You know, Fudge and them used to sweat her. I used to have to punch them in the face.
Nah, stop it, man.
You know, she just had a baby just recently.
Oh, you still in contact with Emma?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Emma, hold on. Emma from Vienna?
Nah, she was from London.
Emma, I like that. Emma from Vienna.
I know Emma that was in the industry, but she was from Vienna.
I think I know who you're talking about. I think who you're talking about.
Nah. She was from London. That was our homegirl out in London. Well, Plex's homegirl. But we all used to hang out and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the coverage was crazy. That's right. You had her on the back of the wheel. They were throwing the knives. Yo, that's crazy that Rawkus gave you a $5,000 budget for your cover. And I didn't even get a $5,000 budget for my record.
Wow.
I got $2,000 for everything, bro. And mind you, we gave him a triple single with a feature with fucking a bunch of people, Quali's on it. And we also gave him a record cover. We did everything with $2,000. Like, it was hilarious.
Yeah, well, guess what? We're doing it for $500 now because it's hectic out here. We're paying for it by ourselves. We're doing that shit for $5 now. Well,
Yeah, but
no, go ahead, bro.
no, I was saying with the cover shit.
Yeah.
With the Fudge cover, with the What If cover, I didn't know what I was doing, bro. But I designed the entire thing, and not the entire thing. Like, Rawkus was giving me, basically, Rawkus was like, "Yo, you got to turn in a record cover, or you're gonna get a white label." You know what I mean? And they literally told me, if you don't turn it in by tomorrow, you're screwed. So I went up to Kinko's in the Village back in the days, and you know, Kinko's don't even exist, I think. And fucking I met up with fucking with Scam. You know what I'm saying? Scam drew up the artwork for me with the graffiti on it. And that's all I had. I took it back to Rawkus, and I sat there with the graphic designer and designed it. And mind you, he told this story to a few people as if he did it. And and that's how Scam explained it till I spoke to Scam personally. But in all actuality, I picked everything for that. The same thing that you said, Jay Sands, as in you walk into the record store and you saw the record, that's exactly what I envisioned. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a kid, not a kid, but I was young as hell. I didn't know what I was doing. But the first thing I said was like, how can I make this shit stand out on a wall full of records?
Mm-hmm.
You have to gravitate towards this. You know what I'm saying? Like, something has to catch your attention and you have to walk towards this. So I immediately was like, I need a background. I need a background that's gonna pop. And we went through different colors, and I was just matching it to the existing colors on the artwork.
Yeah.
And then I told him I want the big letters, the fonts. I wanted to kind of look like a comic book. Everything about that cover to me was gravitate towards it. You know what I'm saying? It gotta stand the fuck out. And it honestly, I think it sold because of the cover. I don't think it was because of the record. I'm gonna be honest with you. What If was dope, but exactly what I envisioned happened. When the first time I went to London, I didn't go to London on some L Fudge Rawkus shit. The first time I went to London, I scored a deal with Us Three. I don't know if you guys remember that group back in the days. Remember that they're like the grandfathers of that fucking Euro, jazz, hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
They're basically like Morchiba, the peoples who brought you know, they were the first ones doing that shit. They had a huge fucking record back then. It was called Cantaloupe. Remember that? The BD BD Bop? The jazz shit, ding 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 ding. Shit sold like 10 million records.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went to London with those guys. We worked out a deal. They wanted me to rap on their shit. But anyway, that didn't work out. But while I was in London, I walked into a record store for the first time. And just like that, my shit was on the wall, on display. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit. And they know my shit out here. And that's kind of like what opened the floodgates to all of us performing in Europe. Because even though we was all making music, nobody was really traveling overseas back then. Like Kweli wasn't moving. Mos Def wasn't moving overseas like that. Like I was really like the first one. You know what I'm saying? But it was all out of luck. Just because I got overseas through us three, and I walked into a hip hop record store, which happened to be Mr. Bongo's back in the days. That was like, I know you know Mr. Bongo's, L, right?
Yeah.
So I walked into Mr. Bongo's and my record was on the wall. They had it up top. Just like I said, like, oh shit. So that record ended up fucking selling itself because of the cover. And Scam kind of got popular after that. And Scam started doing everybody else's covers. He ended up doing the fucking Eminem cover because of it.
He ended up 45 Live cover too, for
yeah.
Motion Complete.
Yeah, he did a Tribe Called Quest. You know, I don't know if you know that Scam did the Tribe Called Quest with the colorful people. You know what I'm saying? But Scam was my record was the first joint Scam did. But in all actuality, my record sold a lot. Like it sold a lot as a first record. Remember, they didn't really believe in me. They only gave me $2,000. They gave Plex $5,000 just for his picture, his cover. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that cover sold it. You know what I'm saying? It really did, and it actually became a classic cover. You know, to this day, people put it up with all Scam's work. So it's like a blessing to have a record that, you know, gets put up next to fucking a Tribe Called Quest record. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have nowhere near the fucking, you know what I'm saying? The catalog that Tribe Called Quest has, or you know,
none of us do.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But just to be always brought up in something that involves, you know, a Tribe Called Quest is dope to me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And just, you know, for again, just the relationships that hip hop got us, man. You know what I'm saying? Just to hear you, Elder Sensei, reach out to me and be like, yo, you ripped that verse. I'm like, still to this day, I'm like, oh shit, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all.
No doubt. We're going to get Plex back up in here. And if you guys hear the sound, that means... Oh, fuck. I turned the volume down. Hold on. My phone was blowing up. All right, boom, 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 boom. That means we're out of the third quarter. We are going into the fourth quarter. Hey, you hear I got the what's if. So yo, I got to rap to you about getting that back online digital real ill though. We're gonna rap about that. But yo, we're going into the fourth quarter. I hate that we got to go into politics, but fellas, we got to go into politics. The fourth quarter is stiff of the week. Now, if I call you stiff, it's not a term of endearment. It means you're getting on my damn nerves. So this is my stiff of the week. I gotta go down to the state of South Carolina. Now, this week we had our president, our chief commander, give his presidential address or whatever he did this week. And then after he does his address, the Republicans get to say what they thought about his address. And we had the one black Republican, our soul brother from South Carolina, Tim Scott. He had the nerve to tell the American public that racism does not exist in America.
They need to get pulled over tonight. Whoa.
Yeah.
Find out.
Tim Scott is the stiff of the week. We ever called him Uncle Tim? They was calling him all type of stuff, man.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yo, listen, talking about racism, I don't mean, this is real quick. I
I just, with my own very eyes, this past week, like 2 days ago, a day ago, I saw white privilege with my own eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Remember, I work film, and 90% of the people in my industry are, you know, the brighter side. And it's funny as hell. They threw a barbecue in our hotel. They pulled out fucking grills, alcohol, no mask. There was 50 people in my production there, and they let us do whatever the fuck we want. Long story short, if it would have been us, a bunch of brown people in a hotel, we playing music in the middle of the courtyard with barbecuing and drinking alcohol and smoking weed and drugs, we all would have been arrested, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was
so you know, I don't mean so that's what I feel about politics. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, well, if it was the brothers would have been smart enough to not be doing anything. But what I've noticed over the past year and a half is that this disregard for social norms, this disregard for like wearing a mask, washing your hands, staying 6 feet. It doesn't matter what race you are. You could be the most redneck, whitey, hillbilly motherfucker. You could be the most street, ghetto, black motherfucker. It doesn't matter. That stuff doesn't have anything to do with color or anything. You know what I mean? It's just like, to me, it's more about intelligence. You know what I mean? And it just shows me how dumb Americans like. When I went to Denmark, and I was in Christiania with J-Ro. Shout out to J-Ro from the Alcoholics. And he was Stupid Americans. And me and Count Bass, we spit verses on that joint. I don't even know if it came out, but it was called Stupid Americans, because to me, when you travel and talk to other countries, you realize how dumbed down and stupid
America really is. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Look at how we're doing with the virus. You know what I mean? We're probably around 600,000 people dead or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's ridiculous, man. You know, and also like, you know, what I see happening right now, this is, you know, we could, you know, this is New World Order, man. We're here. That's what they're enforcing right now. What we were talking about in the 90s and what we were looking crazy talking about, it's happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's exactly what's happening. We're losing our currency right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're losing money. Everything is digital now. You know what I'm saying? And the entire world is on one regimen, on one order. And that's training the world to be on one regimen right now. Everybody gotta listen right now. It's not about a country, it's not about a state, it's about the world, and it's about the world order. Put on that fucking mask. And that's what I see. You know what I'm saying?
And guess what? Yeah. I got I'm pro-vaccine. Everybody, please, I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to be political. Get your fucking vaccine shot. But I must say, since I got my fucking shot, I ain't been able to bench press. I be trying to get my weight.
For real?
My shoulder been fucked up, man. So I bench press right now, man. So that's concerning me. You know, my right shoulder.
Yo, I haven't got it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't got it yet. I'm very skeptical.
I got the second one coming up in maybe a week and a half, so I'm getting that. I'm getting it. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting it. Because again,
you know,
the trend that society is going. So hey, I might beat COVID this year. I might knock COVID the fuck out next year. 2023, I might be Joe Louis against COVID. But guess what? 24. Maybe I'm not. So how about that? I'm just, this is the way society is going. Whether you're part of the system or not, this is the way society, the human race trying to survive. Like check us out. This is great right here. everybody would be like when you throw a piece of paper on the ground or whatever, they'd be like, don't litter, save the earth, save the earth. Get out. Do you understand? The earth don't give a fuck about us. The earth is cool. The earth has been here 9 billion years. Humans have been here 2 million years. After we're gone from polluting and tearing this place up, the earth is going to be fine. Because, matter of fact, the earth is going to have a party that humans are no longer existent on this place. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. So when people be like, hey, save the earth, no, don't worry about the earth. The earth is going to be fine. As soon as we're gone, again, because again, you got to think about it. 2 million out of 9 billion. That means you're like one of these letters on this can. That's how small human existence is. You know what I mean?
It's actually smaller than the letters on those
Way
cans.
smaller than that. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I check it out, man. We're just trying to survive until the next form of life form. I don't know if it's gonna be the dinosaurs coming back.
Yeah, I know, man, but you know
Y'all going too deep. You gotta talk about what happens now. We on his earth now.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, there's a lot of technology out there, bro. There's a lot of technology. There's nanotechnology. There's a lot of stuff, and there's an agenda behind this shot, bro.
Yeah.
There is a very big agenda behind this shot. You know what I'm saying? And you know, call me a conspiracy theorist, but you know, I don't think none of these viruses came about naturally, bro.
Yeah. But this is my thought though, is that our existence on this planet is so insignificant that doesn't matter at all, really, at all, period. Like, does it matter? Like, does it matter if Jay Sands comes out with new vinyl when the planet's been here 9 billion years and Jay Sands only been here for 6 billion years? Like, does it really fucking matter? That's what I think. You know, that's my you know, what I've been thinking. Like, man, our existence is so small in the realm of this planet, and then in the realm of this universe. So I don't know, bro. We you know, like I said, man. Matter of fact, you know what? Sometimes when we're doing Sands on Sports, I like to go off on a tangent. And when I start going off on a tangent, I do it like this. I give myself one of these. Hold on, where's that? There we go. Over there, man. So, yo, check this out, Plex. You did a very good job, brother. I know we had some difficulties with the Wi-Fi and the reception, but brother, you did a great job again. We are so happy to see you. We all love you. We all support you in whatever you're doing. And I'm gonna give shout outs real quick before we go out, and I'm gonna run through everybody. I just want to give a shout out to the King. The King LeBron James returns to the court today. They're playing right now. Yeah, they're playing right now. So the King is returning. So shout out to LeBron James, the King, for returning. And also, I want to give a shout out to the Steelers' #1 draft pick, Najee Harris from the University of Alabama, who held his draft party at a homeless shelter in Alabama. What's fucking with that, y'all?
Wow.
Fire.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
He used to be homeless back in the day, so he wanted to throw his draft party at a homeless shelter for them. So big up to that brother. I can't wait to see you play in that black and gold. Now, my man, Mr. Elder Sensei, please give an update on that Artifacts album and what else you got to say to the people, man.
All right, so I got an update. The fucking, you know, as we all know, making records, the vinyl is in delay because of the demand in vinyl. It's funny, I got this dude on Instagram trolling me right now. He's like, man, you all talking that shit. You gonna be all 2000 never, the record coming out. It's funny to me because he's just proving my point that people waiting for it. But, you know, the vinyl's in production right now. Ain't nothing that I can do about it, but I got an update, so hopefully it'll be June, July. I was told April, May, but we see where we at. So I understand how this vinyl game goes, but be patient. It's coming. That's mostly important, that the vinyl is coming. I showed y'all the artwork and everything like that in the world, but the record is definitely coming though.
We need some visuals for that, man.
Oh no, we got a video coming. We're gonna shoot more videos, so that's why I was saying, I'm gonna definitely hit you up.
Awesome.
Definitely.
My man Fudgy, please, man, let them know about the Instagram, what you're doing, how to get in contact with you with the videos, all that, brother, please.
All right, it's Fudgy Presley. That's FUDGIE_Presley, like Elvis Presley. And you could reach me right there, man. And we got a lot of stuff popping. We a lot of new visuals is gonna come out, and also, like I said, I got hip hop that's finally gonna come out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put these projects out. The real My Name Is Cruz at Instagram. Dope artist. He's gonna come out on the Music Anonymous. I got my people's Telly Floyd and everybody. Like I said, you know, we're definitely gonna put some good music out there, man, and also, you know, just facilitate good music with the right visuals. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
For everybody, you know, and that's my contribution to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get.
You got me back on?
We need
Yeah.
it. We need it. Yo, Plex, you can hear
Yo.
me?
I hear you.
Can you do me a favor? Let me know what you got coming up going on for Mr. Complex, how people can get at you if they want to buy some bars, because we, check it out, El Fudge, Jay Sands, Elder Sensei, and
Yo, I still got bars if they want to pay for bars.
slinging.
I got it for them.
You need bars right now. First of all, you send all the money to Jay Sands, and I'm gonna manage and navigate all the money to everybody else. But send the money to Jay Sands, and everyone get the bars.
Send it to Jay Sands, baby. Send it. He got me.
So Flex, man, check us out, man. Let the people know what's up with you, man, and how to get in contact with you and what you got going on, please.
I ain't go to Rhyme probably since 2019 and 18.
Okay.
For me to do a rhyme, it gotta be special.
So you gotta respect
the money. You gotta be there, or you gotta be found.
Okay. So you ain't really doing bars for nobody, let's say family or
I
somebody.
just don't. I don't have the.
It almost makes you remember we got an ill joint.
I lost so much. I lost so much last year.
Yeah.
They wiped me out, man.
Yeah. Well, it's all right, man. That's why we're doing this episode, man, because we're trying to, you know, keep your spirits up, big you up, let you know niggas is fucking with you. And that's why we're doing this, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, we're supposed to be a support system for each and every one of us. You know what I mean? Sometimes Jay Sands is going through it, and I got to call Elder Sensei up and talk to Sensei about, man, I'm about to pull out the Glock and shoot everybody up. Elder Sensei be like, chill, chill.
Well, now, like, just chill, saying, can you do that?
Yeah, so that's what we're here for, man. You know, talking to each other is therapy. And also, excuse me, first of all, I'm a spitter. I'm not just a lyrical spitter, but I'm a dude who got snot rolling out his nose all day, and I got spit. I'm a spitter. But also, the big topic now is how black men don't communicate their, you know, the negative stuff going on, the stuff that's tearing them down, the stuff that's toxic to them, the stuff that's making them depressed. So that's what we're here for, man. We're here to talk to each other. You know what I mean? Not to embarrass anybody or none of that stuff, but just to get it off our chest, because holding that stuff in sometimes could be worse than maybe some drug or eating wrong or anything.
That's a fact.
Stress build up can take you out of here faster than a bullet. You know what I mean? So we got to learn as black men, even Jay Sands himself, get that stuff off your chest. Tell somebody, because telling somebody, it's kind of like rhyming. You're telling somebody and you're giving them that energy, and it's a release for yourself. So we gotta communicate with black men in this country. Hey, Latino men too. Latino.
Güey, dímelo, que lo que, estamos aquí activos.
Yeah. But yo, check this out, man. This was a great conversation, great episode. I know there was some glitches, whatever, but Jay Sands gonna edit it up. It's gonna be in a smash. So yo, I'm Jay Sands. That's Elder Sensei. That's El Fudge. That's Mr. Complex. This is Sands on Sports, and we out of here, y'all.
Hey.
Hey.